Howdy, my YouTube friends and family, and as well as my Instagram and Twitter and Facebook friends and family. I did about, I want to say an hour ago, a perimeter check around my property. Winds still feel kind of high, but just want to give you a little bit of what we have going on over here. Let me see if I can turn this around. Might have to turn the phone around actually. But anyway, I am, for those of you that might be new to the channel, I am L.A. Casciato, The Adventures Awaits. As it says on my car here. I can't figure out how to turn my video around off my phone, so I'm doing it this way. So I'm going to turn it around and show you guys a few things. Over here where we're walking to is my canal. Now yesterday, as some of you might know, it was way higher. It's starting to go down. Trying to do a little fishing in it yesterday for grins and giggles because, believe it or not, occasionally there has been fish in this canal behind me. Okay, but my line went wonky, so I changed the line, put fresh new line on it, stronger line, yada yada yada. Behind me, you see that these trees are down, so can't do anything right now until the wind passes because we're still getting like maybe 20 to maybe 30 mile an hour winds, a little bit higher with the gusts. So I still cannot send up my drone. Oh well. So my car is safe. Some tree limbs did come down, but thankfully nothing hit my car. Some more tree limbs came down over here. Then I'm gonna have to straighten up. The camper is fine. Once the wind passes again, I will open her up, just check everything on the inside. Now, behind me, if anybody goes through my past videos, you're going to see what my grandkids would call the Bendy Tree. Well, it is no longer there. Look, the sun's trying to come up behind me. But anyway, the Bendy Tree is no longer behind me. And as you see, we still got some down tree limbs. So all over here got cleared out. And like I said, we used to have a tree that, I kid you not, was at a 45 or so degree angle. It's no longer there. As a precautionary, because we thought we were going to get stronger winds, we put our kayaks and paddle boards in the doggy kennel. But before I can put my dogs back in there safely, I got to trim around here, which again, I cannot do until the wind stops, hopefully tomorrow or over the weekend. And then over here behind me, that always floods. Okay, got a little bit of a puddle back here. I believe this is where my septic system is. So we're doing the best we can to pick up debris, but we can't really do too much about it because there's no pickup until after this dies. We got mushrooms coming back. I borrowed a book from the library near where my granddaughter works because I was curious about what kind of mushrooms you can eat or not eat, and these are the non-edible mushrooms. Anybody ever notices that after a hurricane comes through, how much fresher and cleaner the air smells? Now, normally, I'm going to have to trim this area and clean up this area a bit, a little bit. But behind me, okay, I sometimes have my hunting blind back there. Sorry to the folks that don't approve of hunting, but hey, it is what it is. Don't knock me. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but hey, like I said, it is what it is. But normally I put my blind back there because I have a 12 and 11-year-old grandchildren that occasionally likes to play hide and seek. So they will take my little walkie-talkies, and my adult son, would come out here and play with them, and they would do a little bit of hide and seek. Let me come over here. The canal is still, well, not the canal, the swell is still flooded. So, hey, it is what it is. Just wanted to share with you. If you kind of like videos like this or content like this, please let me know so I can get them out there for you. And if I'm open to suggestions, if you all want to see something else. My neighbor's swell. Let me walk a little bit closer. My neighbor's swell still has a bit of water in it. If you can look behind me, you can see the trees are rocking. So when I checked my app, it did say the winds are about 20, maybe 25 miles an hour. So it feels pretty accurate. Let me show you this canal again. If it wasn't so windy, I would send my drone up so you guys can get an aerial view. But it's too windy. But it goes from way down there to way over there. Okay. So I might try to throw a rod down in there and see if I can catch any fish. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm going to try. But my neighbors and I are all relatively friendly, so we kind of keep an eye out for one another, which a lot of people I find don't do that nowadays, which is a shame. But we'll see how it goes. But like I said, this canal was higher yesterday. It's starting to finally recede. I told a friend of mine last night, we almost as fast as the winds are blowing, we were expecting whitecaps on the canal. Now, obviously you won't see them now, but there are those drainage fields. So, don't know what might be in there. About once a year or so, we get an alligator that comes through, and my grandkids named it Spiky. No, we do not feed it, and we keep our distance away from it. When we do see an alligator out there, I don't even walk my dogs down that far. just about halfway down behind me a little bit and then back up. At this point, I don't know what else to say other than to say my friends and family on the west and central coast, my thoughts and prayers are with you. And I do hope everything's okay. I know it's going to be a lot of work to get you guys back on track, especially on the west coast side, because you all got hit hard. So other than that, like I said, I don't know what else to say. If you like content like this, again, please let me know. If you have suggestions for other content, because I do a lot of camping, hiking, off-roading. Four by four off-roading. Now, she is not a traditional Jeep like the Jeep Wranglers, Rubicon, Mohawk, if I'm pronouncing that right, Movark. So, she's not your traditional Jeep, but I have took her on some minor off-road and sugar sand and some stickier type sand, and thankfully she got me through. If anybody is from South Florida and or familiar with J.W. Corbett, I'm about 10 minutes from there. I have taken her down Trail 6, which that is the only trail you can go down year round. However, we're coming up on muzzleloading season starting, I want to say October 1st, so that's going to be this weekend. So, please try to be kind and courteous to the hunters out there. I'm not an avid hunter. I only hunt when I need, and I don't need right now. So when I do go out there, the only shooting I do is with the camera, because I don't need any food right now. And I was taught, take what you need, don't be greedy. So I don't need food right now. But like I said, I do go to different wildlife management areas. I went to Dupree last weekend with a friend. If you go on my YouTube channel or my Facebook channel, or both, or even my Instagram, you'll see the area I was at, because I did a couple of Facebook Lives. And for that, you would go to the South Florida Water Management District. And then they have for your southeast, your west, your northwest, northeast. And it's free. Believe it or not, it's free. All you got to do is take the time to apply for your permit, which is free, and then print up the paperwork, which I don't have my keys with me right now. Otherwise, I would show you what it looks like. But I will post the link later. But it's just a matter of taking the time, seeing where you want to go. They have a list of, from where I'm at, several different campsites. I have not been to the other ones other than J.W. Corbett, which you do not need a permit for that. Actually, let me rephrase. For J.W. Corbett, you'll have to pay, I think it's $3 to maybe $6 roughly for a day pass to get in there. However, if you go to Go Florida Outdoors or the FWC app, whatever, or your state tax collector's office, you can buy a yearly management stamp, license, permit, whatever you want to call it, for like $27, and that will allow you to go on to any wildlife management area. Whether it be Dupree. Dupree has a section that you can drive on. They have a fishing pier there. The section that I was camping at that I had to get the permit for was Gate 3, the non-equestrian site. And I was at campsite 25. And like I said, if you go through my Facebook channel, you'll see pictures there. And I'm pretty sure I posted pictures of it on Facebook. And then, like I said, there's several others that you can apply for a free permit for the water district campsites. Right now, Dupree is my personal favorite. I did have to get a permit for day use for Cypress, which kind of cuts into John Dinkerson State Park. So I kind of like that. That was nice. My son and I biked through there a little bit. So that was kind of fun. And then, like I said, they have others in South Florida, Southwest Florida, Southeast Florida, Central Florida, Northwest, Northeast Florida. Just got to play with the zones to see where you want to go. For where I am, I had to go for Southeast region or something like that. Like I said, if I had my kids with me, I would get the app and show it to you. My paperwork, my receipt, anyway. Show you what the permit looks like. But I just wanted to show you around my particular house. Thankfully, thank God I didn't get a lot of damage. I'm sure other people did. But, hey. Anyway, enough of that. I hope everybody's doing well. Again, and my son and I also do a lot of kayaking and paddle boarding and other adventures of that nature. So you'll see some videos that my son took, some videos I took, because sometimes we use a GoPro. You'll see videos that I've taken with my drone. Now, her name is Starlight, by the way. And various other different adventures I do. I'm in a couple of different groups, drone groups, camping groups, solo women campers, things like that. So check them out. Check them out here on Instagram. It's Casciato10. At Twitter, it's Twitter at Casciato Lisa. And on YouTube, it's L.A. Casciato, The Adventures of Weights. So feel free to check out my page. Feel free to check out my YouTube channel. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Again, I'll repeat. If there's any contact, adventures, things that you want to see, I am more than open to suggestions. So hit me up. Leave me a post, leave me a comment. Let me know what you would like to try to see, and I will do my best within my means to get them to you. You'll also see some videos from when I visit a friend up there in Ocala, Florida. So you might see some off-road pictures there. You might see some videos of deer, bear. Yes, he lives in bear country. And et cetera, et cetera. So again, make sure you all hit that like and subscribe button. And let me know what else you might want to see. So with all that being said, I'm outie. Peace out. Hit that like and subscribe button. And y'all have a good day. And be safe out there. Don't go out unless it's safe. Y'all later. Bye.